Hello and welcome to this video where we're going to use properties of similar triangles and angle bisectors to solve some problems. Now what we're going to do here in this one is try to find out what K is. Now this is a very interesting problem because we got a lot going on and we have a lot of ways we can sift through it. So first thing I'd like to point out is that we have a 90-degree angle, a 30-degree angle, and that means that this is a 60-degree angle. And so we have the famous 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And so that is going to help us, or that's something we're going to have to keep in the back of our mind as we go about trying to solve this. The other thing is we have an angle bisector. So what that means is that this little piece right here is going to be 30 degrees, and so is that one, although we don't really care about that piece. But if this one's 30 degrees, that means that right here we have 60 degrees. And so we have yet another 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And so what I'm going to do is, actually see this in pencil, I'm going to redraw these triangles so they look kind of similar, and we can then kind of work with it from there. So let's start off with the big triangle. We have a base of 9, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking this triangle right here and I'm kind of rotating it, the big one. And then up here we have K plus 3 root 3. 3 root 3. Now the smaller triangle is going to be 3 root 3 and 9. And so what we can do now is use some properties of similar triangles to figure out what K is. And so what I'm going to do is write a proportion. So let's now switch over to marker. And let's say we have K plus 3 square root 3 over, let's go with 9. And that's going with this 9 right here, is going to be equal to 9 over 3 root 3. And so now what we can do is we have an equation, we can do some cross multiplying, and we can do some solving. So I'll do some cross multiplying, and so I'll have 3 square root 3 times the quantity of K plus 3 square root 3 is equal to 9 times 9. All right, so now we got a serious algebra problem going on here, so it should be kind of fun. All right, so we have 3 square root 3 times K plus, and now when we do times 3 square root 3 times 3 square root 3, that's going to give us, so let's just kind of do it right here, 3 square root 3, 3 square root 3. That's going to give us 9, and we multiply these two together, that's going to give us 3, so we can bring it all together, that's going to give us 27, and that's equal to 81. Well, now subtract 27 from both sides, so 81 minus 27 will get us 54, and that's going to be equal to 3 root 3 times K. Now we divide both sides by 3 root 3, 3 root 3, and so K is going to equal, now we can do 54 divided by 3, that's going to be 18 over root 3, which is going to, now we want to rationalize the denominator, so we're going to times that by root 3 over root 3, and so that's going to give us, wait for it, 18 root 3 over 3, which can be reduced yet again, just a little bit more, to get us 6 root 3. Whew. All right, and there we go. We found the problem. And so we're using some similar triangles here to kind of set up some stuff to help us with figuring out what everything had to be.